Here I'm going to be showing you how to get into a sleeper stretch to work internal rotation in your shoulder. So I'm going to just do this on my left side because I'm going to work on my left shoulder. So I'm going to go on my side. Very important, you're going to want to support your head. So I have a block here. You can use pillows or whatever you'd like. But staying on your side with your neck supported is going to allow you to get into the shoulder while relaxing this part of your spine. Very, very important because we do want to relax and be able to breathe without much effort as we hold this stretch. So my elbow is going to be pointed straight forward. So I'm basically making a 90-degree angle with my this upper part of my arm and my torso. If my left elbow is down, I'm going to take my right hand, put it behind my left wrist. That way I can just flop my hand, okay? So my hand is going to go dead. I'm going to grab my wrist, and then I'm simply going to rotate my wrist towards the ground. And as I do that, I don't want to lean away, okay? I want to stay side-lying, and I want to just let this wrist fall to the floor while I push it with this right hand as much as I can tolerate. I'm not going to try and crank where I am in too much discomfort or pain. I do want to be able to relax. Very important. What you want to do is make sure you adjust the height of your arm position. So if you'd like, you don't have to stay in this 90-degree angle. You can go a little lower. You just got to make sure your wrist doesn't get away from you, because then you're just moving through your elbow. You want to actually, if your hand comes lower, you're actually going to have to rotate your wrist and or bring this wrist closer towards your belly button, if that makes sense. That's to ensure you maintain this 90-degree angle at this elbow, okay? So we're trying to maintain this 90-degree angle, okay? So as this rotates, I am maintaining that position. So if I go a little higher up, that's going to close off the space in the joint a little more. But for some athletes, this is actually a very important position to be able to tolerate. Basically, it's called flexion and internal rotation. So you can do a sleeper stretch from this position, but now your hand is going to keep heading a little further away from you, but you're still maintaining that 90-degree angle. So you can go above this horizontal, right here at this horizontal, or below. Just make sure you maintain that elbow position. What you should feel is a stretch deep in the shoulder. Very important. If you're making a face, right, if you're creating too much tension, you're in too deep, meaning you can't really relax. If your breathing changes and you're like, you're in too deep. You should be able to hold this at a 6 or 7 out of 10 for about 1.5 to 2 minutes. That's how you know you're in the right depth. If you can't, you need to back off because that's not going to allow you to relax and achieve that depth. So this sleeper stretch is very useful for improving internal rotation here in the shoulder, and you can do it from this lower position, middle, or higher position, okay? That's a sleeper stretch.